Ah ha 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 ha. Now, shall we start? There was once upon a time in another place, a country of evil that no one dared to face. And the ruler, a boy so very mean, a young little prince of only age 14. He collected all the luxuries in the world, his loyal servant whose likeness surely showed. His lovely horse's name was Innovator. He declared the entire world belonged to him. If you're short on money, that's no fearful thing. Just squeeze it out of all of my worthless citizens. Anybody who dares oppose me now, I'll just punish you here. Now bow to me! Evil flowers steadily bloom in an array of colorful bloom. All those weeds that think they must stay, they'll just die and feed me the same anyway. The tyrant prince quickly fell in love with the green-haired maiden from the country next door. But she was already in love with the man, the blue-haired prince from across the sea. Torn with jealousy and filled with rage, the prince called a minister who was locked up in his cage, saying in a soft voice not to be heard, "Destroy the blue country, it's life they don't deserve." Numerous houses filled with people burned to the ground, so many voices would no longer make a sound. The shrieks of pain so many sit and scream that night didn't reach the ears of this bad prince. Oh, it's time for my snack. Evil flowers steadily bloom in an array of bloody doom. Although the flower is so very refined, its thorns had quickly driven its garden to die. Taking down the prince was not an easy task, but the people could no longer wear their happy masks. And the brave person leading this mob, a swordswoman dressed in blood-red armor. All the anger that had built up over all those years spread throughout the kingdom with no more old fears. The prince's soldiers were worn out from the war. Their attacks were not much of a chore anymore. Finally, the castle was surrounded by the men, and every single servant had already fled. The fragile little prince put up no such fight, and was finally captured in the night. Don't touch me, insolent woman! Evil flowers steadily bloom in an array of sorrowful doom. Now the paradise he had created for himself put the broken wooden doll right back onto its shelf. Once upon a time in a country far away, there was an evil kingdom that no one dared to face. And the ruler, a boy so very mean, a young little prince of only age 14. The time of execution was at 3 o'clock that day, when the church bell resounded so very clearly. The prince who was once a high and royal prince, just what did he think sitting in his little jail cell? When the time of execution finally came, the church bell signaled the end of his era. Without caring about what the commoners thought, he said so high and proud, "Oh, it's time for my snack." Evil flowers steadily wither in an array of colorful bloom. Now all the citizens agree on one thing, that Boaz was without doubt the prince of evil.